Guys, say hello to the camera again. Guys, these are my crew members and they've been so supportive. Like, guys, don't worry. I'll give you all the gist, okay? I've already boarded the taxi traveling already because, guys, this trip is actually from Warri, Delta State through Bayelsa and then to Port Harcourt, River State. Now, guys, you can see the devastation and how bad this road is. The flood has made it so difficult for people living in this area and even traveling. Now, guys, there's another route to my destination, but I just wanted to explore to see how people are surviving on this road. And guys, it is really, really bad. You can see the speed at which the driver is going. And so I cannot really take time to really show you guys what I am seeing. But the road is bad. Half of the road has been destroyed. Some of the bridges, see, you can see water on different sides. And guys, this is just part of the water receding. Before, this part where we're running through the middle of the road, usually motorists couldn't take it because of how bad it is. You can see the devastation on the roads, tankers that are spoiled and pulled over. You can see people literally living in the middle of the road because their communities and their homes have been destroyed due to the flood. It is so bad, guys. Guys, now we kept driving from Warri in Delta State, and we kept driving to a point, to a place called Ugeli in Delta State. And guys, these roads are bad. They are so bad. They are so bad. You can literally see that one part of the road has been destroyed. Water has pulled everything apart, and people are just trying to make do with what they have. You can see water on both sides of the road. Now, guys, we kept driving. We kept going. Some of the water now, it now looks as if there used to be a river there. Meanwhile, it's not a river, it's just due to the flood. While the other part that has dried, you can see it looks a little bit dried, and then other parts looks as if there's no form of living thing at all, which is the side where we are driving through. Now, guys, this journey usually would take me 2.5 hours to 3 hours max. But guys, I traveled on this road, no jokes. I traveled on this road for 6 hours. This is just a summary, you see. So guys, we have gotten to the first destination where we're going to take we're going to be taking a canoe now, a locally made canoe to the other part of town. Guys, come along with me. Come along with me. These are people I travel with. They are right in front of me and I'm walking behind them because, guys, I don't know anything going on here. This is just things I heard on the road and what people told me. So, guys, I'm just, following after their lead and just going chokom because, guys, this is crazy. Now, guys, this point where we are right now, most of these cars can't pass through. You see how people are trying to deliver food to most of the communities. They are using small canoes to take food such as rice, gari, beans. Look at that. They are putting it in small boats and trying to take them to the villages because people are completely cut off, especially in states like Bayelsa State in Nigeria and Kogi State and also some part of Delta State. They are completely cut off from the road, so they have to usually just use boats, use small canoes, and use anything to send food to people. And guys, this had made the prices of food to go up, and people are just still looking for way to eat. You can see food coming in, people are trying to deliver food, and guys, once this food gets to these communities, they become so expensive because apparently the cost of production and the cost of transporting the goods is also more expensive. Usually taking this route and traveling this road will cost us something roughly about 3,000, but now, guys, it's double the price, regardless of the fact that we are using both water and also using road. Guys, as you can see, look at what the flood has done to the middle of a major road. And this is like a high road that connects, east-west road is a road that connects through different parts of Nigeria. Now, guys, They are taking us to the point where we're going to be boarding our boat now, guys. And we're already here settling, guys. You know what? These are the kind of things you watch in the movies. These are the kind of things you watch in the movies, and here I am about to experience it, guys. And the guys that paddled this particular canoe, they were nice, they were kind, and we're just about to sail. Enjoy.
This is phase one. We are going to Port Harcourt. We just came back from Warri. We are taking boats right now to cross the first bridge towards Petani. So this is phase one. Nigeria for you.
Yes. Our boats, oh, in fact, our canoe. They're helping us to pull our canoe inside the river. Oh God, this is, I don't know what this is called, inside the, oh God, stream, inside the flood water, because guys, this was a dry land and now it has turned into water. And now guys, there's some part of it I couldn't film because the canoe was going buju 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 buju. It was going tubu 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 tubu. It was moving in a very 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 ungodly way. And so guys, just because I was filming with my phone, I just wanted to be careful because like he said, the water is dry. Sorry, the water is dirty, and they had seen some people who were drowned, people who drowned some time ago when the flood was so heavy and when the current was so heavy. So he said we should be careful, we shouldn't taste the water, we shouldn't touch the water because the water is actually, it does look clean, but the water is dirty. They had seen some dead people in it on the other side. Those people that drowned because they were finding it difficult to move to the other side, and the current of the water pulled them away. But see, guys, there are people inside this water doing stuffs. Like, guys, we saw a snake. We saw the snakes that move very fast and very swiftly, water snake. We saw other things, and guys, this journey took another 45 minutes. Guys, I was in water together with my crew members because guys, I was in this water with my crew members, and we kept seeing other people who were coming from Port Harcourt and going towards Delta State. So guys, this is the means of transportation to cross through this path, because I mean, guys, you can see people practically holding on to their luggages, and I was here filming because this experience is once in a lifetime and I really wanted to document it. These routes are dangerous. These routes are not safe. In fact, guys, this part that we're using is very, very ungodly. So we needed people who know the route and people who know how to paddle. You can see this, my bobo in front of me. Look at his back. Look at everything on his body, and look at where we are, and look at the environment. See how everything is buju 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 buju. You see trees. Like, guys, you can see what this water is doing to people. Now guys, see, we kept seeing people and we kept greeting people who were just moving in and out of the water. Guys, we are slowly approaching the end of this journey on this other part of the water. And guys, see, they want to start walking on the road, but the thing is, you cannot really start walking on the road because the current on this side is going down, but on the other side there's still current, and this current is deadly. You can see this used to be a market, but now the market has been taken over by water. So guys, we are almost heading towards the end of this journey, and you can see people waiting for us on the other side. You can see clearly, you see the current. And now guys, we're going to stop somewhere around here so that we can walk over to the other side, and so that the boat can head over to the other side. See the current of the water. You see how bad it is. Everybody here, one thing about them is how helpful they are. They kept helping us. They kept being there for us. They kept supporting us. Everybody was just, trying to help each other. Like, even if this road is not safe and is dangerous, but you see, my people, my fellow Nigerians, they are the kindest of people. They are always happy. Do you know that even in the midst of this flood, in the shortage of food and the transportation, you can see the flood water You can see how bad the current is. And so the guys who helped to paddle the canoe I was on, they had to take us over. We had to walk. This current almost pulled my slippers apart. So they tried to help us to get to the other side. And after we got to the other side, we had to enter the canoe again and continued our journey for another 25 minutes, guys. You can see that this journey that would have taken us an average of 2 hours, 30 minutes to 3 hours, is taking us a whole day, guys. And guys, this is not even a joke. You can see people's houses, you can see people's bikes, and most of these people stuck here, be it drivers or be it motorcyclists, whatever. Most of them, there's shortage of fuel, there's shortage of gas in this place, because most of the tankers that are going to take fuel to these communities and others around it, they are all stranded in the road. They are all stranded, guys. And you just see how this is making life harder and making things so difficult for people who are living in these areas. Even those of us that are not affected by the flood, like let's say in Port Harcourt, where the flood did not affect people, like food that you depend on or transportation of goods from the west and the north passing through this federal road, they have been cut short because of how hard it has become for people. And guys, it is so sad how people are suffering to get food, and it is sad that people are actually living in the middle of the road. It is sad that people are just still scouting for where to lay their heads. And guys, this journey just, I don't know, it just a mix of emotions. You're grateful for safety, and but then you're sad for others, because it just tells you how much suffering happening around you, communities around you. And this is something that could have been avoided if the Nigerian government had built dams that can help to accommodate this water or channel it effectively to use it for something. The dams could really help us in generating electricity, and the dams can also help us in controlling the amount of water coming over from the middle all the way down to the south. But no, they just let this thing happen every single time. The last time a flood like this happened was in 2012, 10 years after, and we're still here talking of the same story. And now you see that as time keep going, as time keeps changing, climate change and all the rest, the flood keeps getting worse. The times that there are places where the flood would not usually hit, but this year it got to those areas. And not just that it got to those areas, it actually devastated those areas. So guys, it is just too sad that we Nigerians, we have to keep enduring things like this. For people had to die, people had to just lose lots of properties and lose their valuables for something that could have actually been avoided. It is sad, so sad. But the thing about we Nigerians is that we are very resilient people. See, we always put a smile on our face, and we always look to have fun whenever situations like this happen. You can look over there, you can see kids playing and swimming in this river, in this flood water. Like, we Nigerians, we always find a way to cope. And how do we cope? By moving on, by looking for an alternative route, by finding another means for us to keep going forward. Now guys, over there we saw a snake running so quickly into the water. Like, there was a water snake where it was so fast, I didn't even get it on camera, but the other guys on the boat, on the canoe, saw it, and they were pointing that to me. So guys, we continued our journey again. Like, this journey this journey was long. Like, we took almost an hour for a 45 minutes for 45 minutes something. And this is because we were going against the tides, we were going against the current. But guys, we kept going, and I kept looking forward and looking for a way where I can find land, but almost land was not where to be found. I kept looking for a way for us to see land, but it wasn't forthcoming. But then we continued again.
We're going to take tipper now. The tipper will take us to somewhere around Dubiama.
Okay.
And then we phase off and enter phase 2. Okay. Who knows what phase 2 look like? Like 25 minutes on local boat, paddling. Nigerians, you guys are good. God bless
Guys, you can see that one of the men that traveled with us is telling us we're going to use tipper. Like, guys, I'm so scared right now. Look at people having good. Look at that woman waving at me. God, she's so happy and smiling, and you almost think like they're sharing money on this in fact, in this water, or even on the land or on the shore, whatever you call it. Like, guys, are you seeing where I'm coming from? But now, guys, we're heading towards land now, and we're going to get dropped now, and looks like we might take another bus. But this guy just said we're going to take a tipper. Oh God, guys, do you know what tipper is? It's like those big trailer, those big lorries that carry goods from one place to the other, that their tires are so big. And guys, I'm so scared, because the last time I tried that was when I was doing NYSC camp in Akwa Ibom State, and we usually just do this because the drivers were so kind, and they always wanted to treat corps members so kindly. But guys, when we got to land, it's not actually true. We just learned that we're going to board a taxi now. So guys, we're going to load our bags and our backpacks into the taxi, and from here we're going to head to Mbiama in Rivers State. So guys, looks like our journey is coming to an end, and guys, we have to pay these guys 1,000 naira each, and then we had to board another taxi. See, we're driving away from there, and you can still see that the road is not good at all. Guys, we're at Mbiama now, and you can see that what this man said is actually true. I was surprised and dumbfounded when I actually found out that this was the only way for me to go to Ahoda in River State from Mbiama. Guys, people are loading other people into a truck, and look at the way they are standing. Like, guys, they are practically going to make people stand in the vehicle, in the trailer, in the tipper, like goats and cows. Guys, like, you know, we're still looking for an alternative, but guys, at the end of the day, I entered the tipper. Guys, see, I entered tipper. I saw what my eyes had not seen before. You can see me carrying my luggage like a mad person. My backpack was in front of me, because guys, in this kind of a crowd, you want to be careful, because you don't want people to start putting their hands inside your stuff. So I wanted to be seeing my bag. But guys, you can see the other guys were hanging. Guys, this is something I had never experienced in my lifetime. Guys, the quaking of this tipper, the shaking of this tipper. Don't mind the fact that everybody around me, they are laughing. Oh, guys, I couldn't film because the whole place was overwhelmed and crowded. Do you know what I was trying to zoom? The pregnant woman sitting inside. And I'm like, how did this pregnant woman get inside here? Like, God, guys, I don't know why she had to travel like this. But guys, can you see the condition? Can you see? I am in the middle of nowhere, in a bad road, oh Jesus Christ, guys. This journey I would never forget in a hurry. Guys, it was a tipper I used. I'm filming now because, guys, it looks like we are headed on land, and I was just really so super excited that finally I was going to see land. Guys, I'm tired, but this road is bad. This road is something else, and I know that by the time the water dries up, these three states, Delta State, Bayelsa State, and River State, they are going to see everybody just being so helpful to bring us down. Guys, I couldn't really film because I was trying to get my balance. You see, everybody they were just helping to get the ladies out, and then the other men were helping them because the distance between the tipper and the ground was so high. So guys, I've finally been able to come down from the tipper, and people are headed into different directions because some people want to board taxis, some other want to board buses. But guys, I don't want to do another bus again because I want to sit down properly. I want to stretch my legs. So we're walking down to see if we can get like a Sienna bus or a small taxi that can just take me and some of my crew members back to Port Harcourt. Guys, it's just crazy right now because my legs were practically shaking for standing in the tipper for too long, and I couldn't even film because at that time my battery was about to give up. So guys, we just kept walking towards the vehicle so that we could just board a taxi, and we headed back home. So guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I hope you like this vlog. Guys, you know my vlog has always been around my personal life as a yoga and a fitness instructor. But guys, today, because of the state of how everything is, I wanted to give you guys a vlog that was worth the while. So guys, if you know any way you can be of help whenever you find people going through some kind of hardship, guys, be there for them. Give them words of encouragement. If you can give somebody money to support whatever they are doing, do that. But just be kind to people because people are going through a lot in this country. People are going through a lot in Africa, and people are going through a lot in the world. Guys, we finally got into our order. We're in River State and we're waiting for a cab to take us down to Port Harcourt. Long journey.